Tim Rasmussen, and this is my life after the Fab School. It's been pretty hectic. I'm raising 2 kids and getting involved with the fabrication stuff, and I'm working from residential to race cars. Since Fab School, I've worked with multiple hot rod shops, race car teams, off-road teams, worked for sheet metal companies, and then just decided to branch off on my own and utilize the skills I learned at the Fab School, as well as all the other shops and mentors, to be able to start my own business of Viking Metal Craft and do anything and everything metal. So aluminum, stainless, copper, hand railings to full build race cars. We have various projects going on in the shop right now, from custom handrails, stainless steel cable handrails, patina, sheet metal, fireplace enclosures. We have a military overland trailer that we're doing a custom build on with water tanks and Navy bunks mounted into it. We have different roof racks we're building for some chase vehicles and some Subaru overland vehicles. And just basically pretty much anything and everything you can think of. We got a lot of stuff going on in here, as well as the OCR and artistry side with doing some custom handrails and gates right now. I think probably the most interesting, probably this very custom stainless steel handrail that I did when I very first started the company a few years ago. And it was a kind of almost a spiral staircase, and it was all built on site in a finished home. So it was a very big challenge, and it turned out pretty incredible when I was finished with it. I was pretty proud of that one. And a lot of the race car stuff, working with some teams raced down in Nora, have been some pretty fun projects. Design and build new suspension on these trucks, and be able to go out and test it and prove that products can handle Baja. When I was at the Fab School back in 2008, Troy Johnson was my primary instructor, and back then I was really involved in the off-road industry, and really that was my passion, and it still is. But working with Troy, he definitely kind of took me under his wing and taught me a lot, business-wise, and how to handle certain things business-wise, but also the attention to detail. And one thing that I learned from him is, when you're building something, is it something that I would pay for? The quality in product, is it something that I would personally buy? And I've always kept that in my mind, to make sure the quality and the attention to details on spot, and that was one of the great things that Troy taught. Some of the good skills that I learned while at the Fab School was material use, not wasting material, being able to measure everything out, plan out a project ahead of time with the whole layout. Basically, you're designing and building the entire project in your head and on paper, so you know exactly how much you're going to need material-wise, how many cuts you're going to need per piece. You're not wasting material, wasting money. As well as learning the sheet metal layout, which back then I didn't really think was going to be too important with the direction I was going at the time, but then later on down the road, working for sheet metal companies and now doing a lot of sheet metal work myself, were definitely valuable skills, especially when I went into the hot rod industry. Just layout, squirrel cages, strength and design is a huge part. Pretty much all the skills that I learned at the Fab School I utilize almost every day, even on the residential stuff with custom handrails and some of these designs that clients want. Being able to integrate some of my off-road background, racing background, into some of the residential stuff, to be able to do some more creative things and kind of set myself apart. The best piece of advice I can give to the current students and recently graduated students is work for multiple shops. Learn from each one, try different facets of the fabrication industry, whether it's aerospace, automotive, residential type stuff, commercial. Learn every little bit, because every shop that you go to, you're going to find that one person you're going to be able to latch onto and have as a mentor, and you'll be able to pick up a tremendous amount of talent from each person and create your own piece of work through that. My name is Tim Rasmussen, and this is my life after the Fab School.